as these flashes fly over. RPK gooshed low early. Apex is here. The nade will finish the job, and Apex taps out a couple, but he eventually gets overwhelmed. Dropped in from above. FaZe now own the site. 3 on 3. Running low on util. Karrigan has a flash, but he's very far deep anyway. He's going to go with it. His own flash, finding it kill. shox is going over the stairs, and he's going to stop the plant. coldzera in a 1v1. ZywOo trapped behind the boxes, and Cold just trying to play with his food. ZywOo not giving him the kill. Decoy goes over, and Cold waits. Patience is everything, but he knows the timings. At certain points, ZywOo could be coming from jungle. Cold now needs to consider that position as well. ZywOo has just gone back, and now fourth again, in through CT. Cold backing up to play the bomb. Always been spotted. He can't tuck without info. ZywOo now has him trapped. No kit. He needs the kill soon, and Cold is so low. 25 health, and he's going to hit the headshot.
To the day.
Move on, Harry.
Karrigan out through ramp. In he goes. Smoke down under Palace. ZywOo with the deagle. Good for one. Now trying to skirt his way out of there. They've lost Brokey. Back in with the repeat. Couple of missed shots from ZywOo. And there's the finisher, Masuta. Will deliver with his deagle and dropping that bomb out in the open. The Masuta deag. Looking to be the stuff of legends. Flashes are good to set shox up, and through the top of the smoke is dealt with rain. So now grouped up in middle, FaZe grinding to a bit of a halt. They're looking and they're hoping that Brokey is good to get a trade. Apex crept up through the short side. Let's get his head taken off by Karrigan, and now this B site looking vulnerable as FaZe start to group up short side. You can see Vitality, they've called for the immediate full rotation over towards B, and this AWP of shox is still delivering. Finally cancelled out by Brokey. ZywOo arriving late with his AWP. And FaZe slowing down so much. Are they reconsidering this? They're still looking like they want to go, but they lose both these short players from getting hesitant. And for coldzera now, the odds stacked against him. A 1v2 turned, sorry, 1v3 turned 1v2. Ooh, now down to the 1v1. coldzera. Oh, Cold at the B-bomb site.
He's going to use that hype, he's going to use that power and try and power through this A site. It's Rain with the tap in middle to find Apex. And FaZe just creep their way out onto A. That's a nice shot from RPK, but he can't get the gun. And he's already out with another gunfight. Twist takes him out of the round, and Brokey finds ZywOo with the AWP. So this should be easy stuff for FaZe now. Vitality are too far away to have any say in this round. Just clearing their corners, making sure there's no stack, and by the time this flank comes in, if they want to wrap ramp and go all the way round, FaZe will already be considering it. Or at least they should be. Things have gone awfully quiet for it not to be a flank, and Rain wants to deny the save of that gun. And so he shall. Regardless how this goes, 5-0 start for FaZe, guaranteed. In a really good position right now. Obviously Vitality rebuying, but no sweat just yet.
Oh, trying to play for the exits.
Rain's pressuring B on his own. It's a bit of a fake, and Karrigan's dead. He needed that. Rain's gone as well. Nothing for FaZe. Oh, now it's gone from bad to worse, and they just have to hit A.
Yeah, gonna see what they can get away with. Apex has not given up his position yet. He's waiting for a freebie, and they still haven't seen him. Brokey lands the tag, but it's Apex with the killing blow. Twists. Good for the...
Just any space, any openings. Karrigan taking one of his own. There's a shot. Brokey finds shox, getting into window. Two together on the A site. Karrigan doesn't know. This could be misinfo. They have no idea about this setup, but Cold cleans up RPK. Still a man at the back of the boxes. Masuta took some damage, and he swings to trade. Brokey does keep this one in favor of FaZe, and ZywOo caught knife out on a rotate by Karrigan. Apex in a clutch, and no kit this time. No chance.
Rotations are already coming in from Vitality, right? Apex realizes I've got to get a move on if I want to play into this round, if I want to add to this defense at B. So he's here nice and early. The deagle of shox, while it's good for the first, is silent shortly thereafter, and the rest of the kills in the blink of an eye have all come up in favor of FaZe. RPK and his deagle. It's 9 times out of 10, but in this round, It will be exactly that. He gets out of there, somehow lives to tell the tale. They're right behind him. They're trying to move in and deal with this AWP, but first you got to get past RPK. Not moving, not budging, and still has support from this AWP tucked in at Firebox now. It's Brokey, snuck out underneath the balcony. Shox needs to nail this shot, and Brokey's just eluding him. Shox will get it eventually. Still fighting and buying time for the rotation from ZywOo. Brokey having to out-AWP two heavy hitters on the other side. This is not an easy task by any stretch of the imagination, and it's down to the clutch. The bomb plant needs to come in. ZywOo trying to deny it, goes up and over and takes the head of Brokey off.
Masuta below, and Shox is pushed in through. Oh, Brokey is holding that. What a cover.
Man, it's exactly like it's exactly what we were saying. Like, imagine you're going aggressive and then Brokey just AWPs you on the aggression. Well, they might not be ready for Masuta. Brokey, while he's been so good at dealing with these, this one is one step too far. Masuta will get traded by Twist, but they get the bomb. They get that information. They rotate heavily into B. coldzera winning that fight, and now he's opened up the A play. The bomb going back through T-spawn. Cold has got to try and do the impossible and hold down this A bomb site at just 10 points of health for this bomb to rotate in. Vitality are giving him respect. They're giving him room. And coldzera, not the kind of man you want to give either of those things to. Getting aggressive and pushed up into the jungle now. ZywOo leaving window, drops into Con. Cold should be cognizant of this, especially with AWP shots now ringing through. He's more aware than ever. Apex went on a long flank in through the apartments and now out through ramp, getting aggro, but missing the timing onto Twists, now giving up his position, and Apex will trade that kill out. To round out the half, it's 4 for Vitality. FaZe leading the way with a dominant half under their belts, and Vitality...
Oh, it's a fast play up Palace, 4-1. The rest out ramp, Rain blind, he can't see anything but white, and now he's back to spawn. Brokey not checked initially, but Masuta jumps him and clears the corner. 5-on-3, and FaZe are out of this site. Waiting for a CT push. There's another flash. It goes in deep. Cold. Oh, he's not dodged it, but Twist has, and he peeks back in with a double, saving his teammate's life and maybe the chance at a round. Still, Twist with a third. Flick for the fourth, and it's all Twists, baby.
Oh, my. Twists on for the ace. RPK wondering where it went so wrong, and Twist is going to get all 5. FaZe Clan get the pistol.
They've got 2 in the apartments with a bomb. That's at least not going to be cordoned off. Rain's still waiting in spawn. He could have activated his flank by now. He could have been right behind them. They get seen looking at short. Is that enough info? That kill certainly will be. And here comes ZywOo and Co. up into the site. Twist out of nowhere mows them down on catwalk. No! And could deny the bomb plant and the round for Vitality. I don't know what's going on, but it's all coming up FaZe.
Masuta gets the dig, and now he's given a shot. No! He had it. It's all looking to be an A play. Mollied it short, denies him that peek, denies him that info, and Rain aggressive at ramp at least gets away with the kill. So now they know it's this play into the A bomb site, and Rain's given them a 4-on-4 in the blink of an eye. Carrigan and coldzera have removed 2 more, and so this went from an even fight to one that Vitality are having to just try hold on to tooth and nail. Masuta and RPK left up against overwhelming odds. Masuta attempting to take some numbers off of the side of FaZe, gets wrapped by Rain in through Palace, leaving it all on RPK, out into the open, thrust into the middle of all these crosshairs. So many places to look for RPK, and so many enemies to find. There's the kill from Cold, and with that, the defuse comes in. FaZe Clan are up to 15.
And they save a double AWP as well. It wasn't versus Liquid, it was versus Navi, I think, but I remember Twist having some great games with a second AWP in this team. He smokes the molly on his own, no flash, no help, just out on an island, and he's going to be left alone. It's only a ruse, though. They're running up catwalk. That's drawn a lot of attention, and Rain isn't there to stop it. The shots come through too late. The T's are already all over the B-bomb site. Brokey needs fast shots. I think he's dropped the bomb at least. Can't hit the flick. They're running him down, but Carrigan pokes his head out of the apartments and says hello. Masuta shot in the back, and Apex are a long way away. Might just be a done deal on FaZe's map pick. Dust 2 looking like it's coming around the corner, and so is Apex with 1, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, now that they know where he is, right, that element of surprise is gone, and Brokey is on the angle. FaZe.
At that point, a month ago, they were already preparing for what is now the present world we live in, a 5-man Vitality roster, and 3 of them running up Cat.
And they go fast on the approach. Twists set up, trying to hold down short. Dinked by the Glock, but what? Twists! Oh, Twists in pistol rounds. It's so dirty. It's so wrong. ZywOo trying to do what he can, and he's at least got it down to the 1v3. Now, out-glocking those USPs, that's one thing, but winning this round would be a whole other ball game. The bomb dropped up at Cat. That's going to cause a world of problems for ZywOo. How does he want to approach this? Waiting first to see if he's given a fight on the long wrap. And when that never materializes, it becomes abundantly clear he's got to go and reclaim this bomb and fight every step of the way. There's that first peek. Twists in the crosshair. Now down to the 1v2. You can feel this getting out of hand if you're FaZe. And you don't want to give ZywOo many more chances. They give him the respect for now, still occasionally fighting from CT. 40 seconds, and ZywOo is still paranoid about a long flank that is not coming. Instead, now making the cross happen. He's got to get this bomb that's dropped up on elbow, and waiting patiently on the short angle is coldzera. But now it's down to him in the 1v1. ZywOo trying to win this round in a 1v5. coldzera doesn't want to mess this up, doesn't want to give him it, and there's ZywOo with the ace, all alone.
Oh, they still have two players defaulting. To commit here would be a surprise. It might just send one man into the spawn. Yeah, shox is dropping in with a right-click flash. Oh, he's gotten confused. He's run into the wall on catwalk. Didn't realize he's not down, and they're even dropping into CT. shox would love to be here for that freebie, but Apex will take it instead, as shox hangs around on A to find Brokey. He's put him on 10. Meanwhile, B has been lost, and Brokey is running as Vitality try and chase him down. Need to leave enough players near the bomb. Brokey knows mid is covered right now, so he can post up for an exit. Oh, missed shot. And he's running out of room to move. They can go and spawn as well, and he knows. Brokey's in hot water, 10 health. And I don't think they'll even let him get away with this one. Oh, he needs to hit something now. 2 shot, 3 missed, and that will finally be disaster striking. If Rain had a kit, he could do something audacious, but not today. He's looking for a gun, and he will find it with no punish.
Still, this is a very different looking beast from Mirage, right?
Oh, sorry, Brokey's back on the site, rather. It's a double long take that does fall off pretty fast. Brokey catches ZywOo up catwalk. He was there quick. Smoke goes down, but they're already up and through it. shox on the left side, and oh, he's ready for Rain on the repush. Twist here as well. The rifles try and retake the area that Brokey just gave up. He hits his shot, but he's not ready for the trade. His gun wouldn't have been even if he was. Vitality 3-on-2. The A site is theirs. Bomb does have to cross, that's something, but can Karrigan stop it? No, he's already fallen away from middle, and the smokes are down anyway. Even with one smoke, it's fairly easy to jump the gap. And so, set up for the retake of FaZe, but odds are already against them. That smoke.
Oh. Cold is still taking this fight. He doesn't need to. He's going to leave eventually. I know, at this point, like, it's feeling pretty dominant. You know, the money is constantly wiped out. That's causing problems. You never really have the utility there in these partial buys. I don't even know what the solution is for FaZe. You know, it must feel very, very rough to try and figure out.
This could be a meat grinder very soon, but Brokey has been drawn away, and now it's all on Twist, and they will surely check the pit. He's got one waiting for Brokey, who's now left him out on his own on an island. He's got 2 to worry about on the catwalk. He can't hit the shot. Twist is gone to the orb, and Brokey's orb is just starting to warm up with a second kill. Here they come up on long. ZywOo's waiting for Brokey to give him anything, even an inch.
What?
Nothing through the box. Blows him out of the round, and 2-on-2. ZywOo's making impossible stuff happen. Now he needs an ace again in a 1v2, but he's done it before.
It can't be another ace clutch, surely.
Nade.
Surely not, right? The nade could finish it. Karrigan could end this whole round before it even becomes a problem. But now it is a problem. ZywOo, last man's at long, and he falls out of the sight. Rain is saved by one step too far for ZywOo, and a bit of gravity going his way. FaZe Clan get a second. ZywOo with his It's another close round, man. Another ace clutch almost given over.
Oh.
Aggression. It was him who helped find a round for FaZe last time he did this. This time, though, he's the first to fall.
Oh, Molly will trap twist as well. He gets out of there as it comes. He hears the fire. Flash out long, no one here. Vitality, always great at taking this real estate when FaZe give it up. Or at least have one player, which usually isn't too much of a contest. Brokey on the site with a scout. Nice shot. Back of the head, hits RPK clearing pit. Is that going to change the outcome of the round, though? FaZe for a second peel 4 players over, and then Karrigan goes back as things get quiet, so scared of a B play that Vitality were abusing at the start of the half. At this point, it's getting pretty obvious. Iwu's fired his orb. That's enough warning. Apex getting traded. Good kill from Cold. Brokey still scouting. Oh dear, it's finished off. Karrigan does the dirty work and Brokey drops the bomb. It's Saiwu in another one. Never count him out. Unfortunately so for Brokey going wide into his own demise. Saiwu scopes up, but he's not ready for elevator, and that should be it. FaZe find 4.
FaZe, they're looking to fight for it, though. And Rain at least keeps it even. Ooh. Now taking it in the advantage of FaZe. Long, still under his control, but tenuously at best, and Apex able to get the trade. On control is all Vitality have got, and that's because coldzera's held down this A site. The short wrap denied. With Saiwu and Apex still alive, you're not writing Vitality off just yet.
Smoke rolling down the hill. Throw one from the pit and then grab it, maybe. Apex goes back to scavenge some utility. And there is still a third smoke. So Vitality, they can do something cheeky. They can fake. They can throw the cross and not commit. But they've got lineups and they're going to be lobbing them in now. There's one. So we're going back for the second smoke. Apex dropping the cross. And now he can get the bomb plant in. He's going to have to plant open for Saiwu, though. The ramp not being covered right now. Karrigan could jump, he could walk up. The molly is going to stop the plant for a few more seconds, and that gives time for FaZe to wait this smoke out. Karrigan, oh, it's re-smoke. There's still a gap. Karrigan goes through. Oh, it's a lot of damage, no kill. Nade onto the site. Apex is already scarpered away. Saiwu is left on long with a Molotov. Does that force Karrigan back or forward? Flashed out is Apex, but he blinds it, and it's not gone well for him. Trapped now behind another smoke, dropped by the CTs. Oh, Saiwu caught switching weapons, and Cole with a kill as well. FaZe, these two orbs backing up. Shox still waiting. He can cover B and help out middle. On a mid to B take. Bomb is going lower. That insinuates that FaZe are going to fake this A site and then go back towards the middle take. See if that is their plan. Karrigan dropping in. Shox tried this in their T site, but he's being hounded down. Apex dead. And now you know if you're Vitality, you're getting wrapped into B. Mizuta and Shox holding strong with a killer piece. Oh, taps through the box, and the gap is good for Rain. He can't follow up. Mizuta, 10 health, no problem. 2 kills off of it. And a third. The bomb is loose. Mizuta on his own. Needs no help. And now Brokey, even if he needed it, he couldn't get it. He needs a 1v2 on his own.
Oh, and they might just push in together. Off of the bomb plant, Brokey, they're both in with him. First kill in.
Flash him through. Playing behind the smoke is Shox. This could be nice. It might not be accounted for. Twist. Oh, he checks him as Shox is quick. And Karrigan's already in the B bomb site. Rain overwhelmed. The smoke favors Shox. And maybe he can put a stop to this B play after all.
Yeah, a man down in the post plant, a retake at B. These B retakes famously never easy, right? Even in a 4-on-3, these can get rough. Not all. 3 players in the tunnels, 1 left in mid. That's Apex trying to draw attention in. Brokey posted up at back plat is mollied out, and there's no one with the smoke to save him. So RPK gets that one for free. We need kills now to come through from Karrigan. Oh, he's only good for 1. Vitality pulling both these B players over slowly but surely through middle. RPK getting the spot, and him and Apex, they combine for the first 2 openers, the beginning of the end perhaps. As FaZe now sit a man down. They try to get into the site, but already up short and tucked on Gandalf. Our Vitality, not an easy site to get into now because of these forward positions. FaZe very weary about this Gandalf position, and that is where Saiwu sits. They get on the bomb. There's the peek from ZywOo, and a missed shot for Cole means that Molly now forces Twists out into the open. ZywOo activates and starts to close the gap. Brokey left up in the clutch, hiding in this smoke. Oh, missed shot. It's ZywOo to nail it, and the defuse is in. Vitality, they take this map. They take us to a third. An attempt at the recovery from FaZe, and it was looking good, but all it took was a few rounds going in favor of the Frenchman. Yeah, Apex faking mid, right? Showing presence to give the illusion that this isn't a B rush, when in reality, it's a B rush. You see how that works? Look at this. Brokey on the pillar. Already dinked, but bailed out by Twist. They're wrapping him. They're getting all around, but Carrigan and Twist aren't budging. Oh, another for Carrigan, and it's only Apex left. He sold the... Scary position to play. If you get spammed through the wall, your blood soaks through to the side that's facing ZywOo and co. So they'll know all about it. Instead, they just check it with the flashbang. And even though Twist is good for a double, the A site still falls under the control of Team Vitality, leaving coldzera and Carrigan in this retake. Ooh, bombs going on the truck. Carrigan with the nade does a nice bit of chunky damage onto shoxy, brings him down low. You've still got a long way to go to make this round happen. This was meant to be a conversion, and now catching Apex, you're spurred on to give this round a go. They dispatch shox back into the toilets, but he's no match for coldzera either. And now just RPK left in the blink of an eye. The bomb is not planted for him, so by sticking this defuse, they've won the round.
Carrigan knows, he's so confident.
If you hear a Danish dude screaming, it means, where are you? It's a B play. Here we go, up into the site, go Vitality. Flash to accompany the push. No fights yet. ZywOo finally uncovers one, but it's Twist to get on that scoreboard first. The trade, at least provided by Apex, doesn't have armor, and he's killed ZywOo while blind. Rain's flash, the ultimate flashbang, turning Vitality against one another. Now the MP9 of Carrigan comes.
See everyone, and here they come out of nowhere. Jumping into the site is Mizuta, clean by Carrigan. Rain actually gets all the kills, and he's dropped the bomb as well, even spotting shox at long. Carrigan can even aggress. They don't know about him. ZywOo's going to try and clear it, and he does do so. Shox as well with a shot, and ZywOo's late to this angle. They've already come out connected. He didn't realize Cold catches him hearing the scope. And now shox doubling back through toilet. It's Cold wrapping long, Twists up on short, making noise, and that's something for shox. Swapped out to the orb, twisting the wrong way. That's a kill. Bomb a little bit annoying. It's not the end of the world. Vitality have the time to wait. And with bated breath, FaZe still 3 in the site. Only a smoke left on Rain and a molly on Cold to stop this offensive. And it's coming.
Yeah, the rotates are quick at least, right? FaZe are playing reserved in the A bomb site. That Molotov trying to slow down the short play, but they're already through it. Twist is the last line of defense, and he gets wiped clean out of the bomb site. That's the round already decided. Vitality just with a standard B execute. And, you know, they put a lot of faith in that A bomb site to begin this half. Well, now we're seeing a real trend of, as you say, taking the default early, ending down on B. That round there, they kind of show themselves, well, actually, you know, just exploding into the B site is enough versus these guys. The B hole just falls apart in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, Carrigan gets really caught there. No one's dedicated monster. He's like on an island on the bridge, and he sees the monster players come through, and at the time that he flicks to them, he gets swung on short. It's like, damn, you know, he couldn't have done anything else. He couldn't have let them through and waited for the short player. You eco off Cold, and now it's Vitality feeling it. Oh boy, they're feeling it. They're rushing through mollies. Smoke is down, orb, push back, and at least gets one. Carrigan's dead. Everyone dies in a second, including Brokey to Carrigan's Molotov. Apex is now alone. He's got to pull out his own clock.
Well, now they've got it, and they've got a 5-on-4. They could even afford to rotate a player away from this B bomb site and up towards A early. Twists making that even more of a factor now, following up with a kill onto Apex. And Vitality, as they slowly walk into this A bomb site, you'd like to think that FaZe are ready for them.
Yeah, it could go well if they kill Carrigan with nothing, but This trick is Rain up on long right now. He can come back and support. Not in time. Karen's got to fight for his life. There's one. Masuta trying to trade. He does do so while taking heavy damage. Rain to close the round, but he can't. ZywOo's fast on the flick, and now planting for the spawn is their decision. ZywOo doesn't see the bank plan, but he's certainly close, smoking it off instead. Brokey might be able to walk through this while all this goes on. ZywOo's throwing flashes for Masuta to take control towards the stairs. They don't know where FaZe are coming from. They don't know where the majority is. It is CT, but there's Twist poking his head out in the toilet. ZywOo trades. Another clutch. Maybe ZywOo on the site. Cold hiding behind the truck. And now ZywOo dancing left and right. He's got to pick his shot wisely. He's only got one chance.
Oh! Oh my goodness!
So slow, they've stopped moving entirely. But boy, are they steady. Standing tall and waiting. Flash over Monster. Oh, Twist dodges it on top of the barrel and taps ZywOo. He does get traded, but it's something at least. A bit of info. The Vitality are aggressing B, and now they start to rotate up. They realize, well, with this area empty, with this area clear, where else could FaZe be going? There's no question about it. Even that final B player making a move up CT. Brokey trying to close the distance. Good flash, but Masuta recovers well in time, dropping the bomb, and Rain from behind gone. It's Masuta with 3, and Apex is recovering really well as well. He's holding down with doubles in most of these rounds. Fast again into B for FaZe to try and catch Vitality with no information, no utility, but blinded doesn't stop Masuta from getting that kill. RBK waits on the smoke. It begins to fade, and they actually manage to take him down. There's a chance after all for FaZe Clan. Oh dear, Apex is trapped in the open. He does get one. Impressive stuff. And shox is on a big flank, calling for ZywOo to wait, to reset, to not die, and that's what he'll do. shox gets a kill on the backline, and now Brokey in a 1v2.
Often good at keeping calm in these clutch scenarios, and with still time left to play with, he's trying to reroute, but down in the connector, who is one step ahead of
ZywOo cold on a deagle. FaZe just trying to stay in this series, but oh, shots like that don't help. Escapes through the toilet smoke thrown by FaZe, and ZywOo has already picked off Twists.
A huge scalp to find as well, right? Someone who's been so instrumental in getting these rounds started. Twist removed, Brokey run boosted out into long, and he might get a peek from shox. Right now, playing a bit of like a bait and switch setup, right, between him and ZywOo. ZywOo gets the attention, and then shoxy gets the kills. Or at least that's the game plan. These bait and switches, man, it feels like they either work brilliantly and he's going to absolutely go on a tear. Oh, it'll be a disaster. And there's the disaster striking, right, as we ordered it. shox removed, tries to swing it early, does get the info at least that, yeah, there's players at long. They've even got the bomb with them. So Vitality start to rotate up. Now, there's still time for this site take to change its course, but they're committed now with the bomb dropped in the open. Masuta tearing them apart. Yeah, I mean, you know, even rounds like this, they're not plain sailing, right? All it takes is a couple of kills to slip against you, like that one there. Very, very quickly, these rounds can turn sour. 2 players down on B, but with shox getting some information from pushing up at short on the A site, I'll see a 3rd man moving into heaven. That's Apex, playing between the 2 sides right now. Jump peek in the connector as well, trying to get any information he can. Smoke down in Monster, but FaZe are already through it, challenging these pistols, and oh no, this is how it happens. It all starts to spiral out of control, slowly and surely. It's a slacking from Brokey. 2 quick kills, but the molly's extinguished. There's still a player at barrels. Rain is trying to flush him out, and he has dealt with RPK. ZywOo and shox, a 2v2 with Brokey tagged up already. He's still alive and still a threat. ZywOo's repositioned up into heaven. Flash actually blinds it from shox, and that leads to his death at the hands of Rain. shoxy in with an AK, and now looking to try and snatch the round, but over at the short side, pushed up is Brokey, playing around this bomb. And that should be the fail-safe, right? If all else goes wrong, shox gets it down to the 1v1, but cannot find this last man. And Brokey, just by hiding out at short, has got the round locked in. There's the swing. There's the round coming in.
Ambled that have gone the wrong way. FaZe making some really nice calls so far. Fast out into mid again. Brokey flash, but he does not stop. Boost up on short. They're even lining up more util to pop into B water in case this boost gets deconstructed. FaZe moving up mid. shox is in the toilet. He doesn't know anything yet. They've made no noise. The shadows will give him the advantage as they enter through the front of toilets. Instead, he checks long, and that's the bomb first. That's everything you need. ZywOo with a double might just have set this up for success.
Yeah, no time like the present to close out this game. And no one believes that more than ZywOo. Oh, Rain gonna take his head off on the close angle.
Shoxy.
Bit of a vintage Rain peak. Look at this though, at long. shox wins his fight to Twist. Now the pressure is really on for Rain and coldzera, trying to keep FaZe in this game. They first try to deal with the long player. They flush out shoxy at least. That's something. Now the rotation's coming up from B. I'm surprised they weren't here sooner, right? With the bomb dropped over at A short. They're only just arriving. So this has given room to FaZe. This has given them a fighting chance in a 2-on-3. Still a man down, and with the bomb planted, Rain and Cold. Two of the vintage FaZe Clan players attempting to keep this game going. And Rain gonna get given this first point of contact, deleted right away. coldzera in with the attempt at the clutch, and now just RPK left to get past. He can't do it. Vitality, they take this series. The defuse is in, 16-12. The comeback is denied. And Vitality, it's a 2-1 victory in their favor.